A cupcake with bright frosting appears against a white background. It hops forward and gasps as it discovers 3 muffin pans that exactly look like braille cells. 7 more brightly colored cupcakes appear. At the whistled command of the original cupcake, hop into the various muffin holes to form the braille letters TBK. The muffin tins are replaced by the Blind Kitchen logo, green braille letters TBK on a white background. Fade to black.
Hello, and welcome to the Blind Kitchen, where everyone has a seat at the table. I'm Deborah Erickson, the executive chef and founder of the Blind Kitchen, and I am delighted to introduce you to the pie collection in this video. Making homemade pies for family and friends has long been an expression of love and affection. Also, pies are often associated with holidays and celebrations, so it makes them even that more special. But making pies with vision loss can be tricky. That is, unless you have the right tools, strategies, and information to be able to make an attractive pie. Whether they be sweet or savory, the Blind Kitchen has this collection to help make your pies just perfect. Today, I'm wearing slices of cherry pie earrings that have a little heart on the top of them. I'm wearing a white chef coat with black trim, and I'm wearing a dark green apron with the Blind Kitchen logo. In this video, I am going to mention each of the tools that are found in the Pie Maker collection, but I'm not going to go into complete detail, but you can find that information on the website once you know the name of the tool. In front of me is a beautiful cherry pie that has beautiful hearts cut into it for steam holes. That does not come with the collection. You're going to have to make your own. So first of all, underneath this beautiful apple pie is the dough and pastry work tray. It's a large area with raised sides. It helps contain the flour because it has these slightly raised edges to help keep it contained and in a controlled area. Now the first tools I'm going to name here that are here to my left are tools related to making the dough and shaping the dough and other aspects that deal with the dough. The first is an adjustable rolling pin. So you can pick the wheels, the height you want, put them onto the rolling pin, and then you can just go back and forth over the dough, and you'll have the exact height of dough that you want. The second item are the oven rack guards, and these are silicone tubes that clip onto the front of your oven rack, and not only do they protect against severe burns, but for those who have residual vision, they can help you to be able to see where the oven rack is. The other tool that you'll get in your collection is the Pie Crust Protector. We all know that the pie crust edges are the first ones to finish, and this allows you to cover them so that they won't burn while the rest of the pie cooks. Also, another tool is this adaptive egg separator for when you're doing the egg wash on the top of your crust. Another tool I'm excited about is the Pie Crust Crimper. It is a tool that allows you to seal the edges of a double crust pie very neatly, and it also leaves an attractive design behind. You also can use it on a single crust pie to make attractive designs all the way around the perimeter. Very professional looking. The next tool is the Pie Stencil, and it forms a beautiful top pie crust. The pie holes are spaced evenly and attractively. People will think you picked up that pie from a bakery. It's that pretty. The last tool to dealing with dough and pastry is the pie dough bag. And it is a bag that is circular in nature that allows you to roll your dough into the perfect circle without guessing. And it also is very helpful to transfer the dough to the pie plate, which can be tricky as well. The next group of tools in the Pie Maker collection are tools to help with either making the filling or dealing with the pie after it comes out of the oven. The first tool I want to talk about is the Bake Under the Pie server. It is a wedge piece of steel, and what it does is it actually cooks in the pie pan under the bottom crust throughout the cooking process. It makes it very easy to get that difficult first piece out of the pie, and you can do it with no vision at all. It's ingenious. The next tool is a small portion scoop. This can be used for a lot of purposes in terms of portioning in your kitchen. But in terms of pie, you can use it for scooping the perfect small scoops of ice cream for pie a la mode, or it's used as part of our perfect dollop whipped cream system, since it allows you to portion out a perfect amount of whipped cream for each family and guest member, and making sure that everyone's serving are consistent and attractive. The next tool is a food corer, and in terms of pies, it's generally used with apples and pears. It not only removes the core of these fruits, but it also cuts the body of the fruit into 12 perfectly even wedges. And because this one divides them into 12, it is the perfect size for making an apple pie. The next tool is the pie marker and divider, and it can be used to help you make attractive steam slits in the top crust of a double crust pie, but it also can be placed on top of a cooked pie, and then you can use your knife to cut along the edges, and they serve as guides so that each family member or loved one gets the same size wedge of pie. The next tool is our wide mouth funnel. Now, most kitchens have funnels, but not everyone does canning. And this is used with canning jars like mason jars and ball jars. But the Blind Kitchen has repurposed it to work with the portion scoop to be able to put a perfect dollop of whipped cream on any piece of pie without touching the pie and without touching the whipped cream. Another tool included in the Pie Maker collection is the mini box grater. And this mini box grater can be used for zesting, it can be used for grating nutmeg or grating cinnamon, and it works exactly like the larger commonly found box grater, but this one makes it really easy and efficient, and it stores away easily well. I have one more. This is called the peeler, and it works just like, does the same job as any stick peeler, but it actually is more adaptable for people with vision loss because it keeps the blade in your palm of your hand facing out, and then your fingers then are free to reach in front of it when you're no longer cutting, and so it keeps your fingers safely behind the blade while you're doing the work. Another very handy tool. Thank you for visiting the Blind Kitchen and for your curiosity about the Pie Maker collection. Be sure to visit the Blind Kitchen website where you can learn more tips, strategies, and tools to help make cooking with vision loss safer, more confident, and more independent. And until next time, happy cooking.
She smiles towards the camera. Fade to black. The Blind Kitchen logo appears. Fade to black. Neo Creative Productions logo appears. The logo fades to black.